I dig into the fresh loaf of sourdough baked with love.
Don't mind if I do. Lori Wallace live in Elton Grove chatting with a local business owner who has started her own bakery.
How did you find her?
Well, I found her on Instagram, T,
Of
where I
course.
find everybody. The Loving Loaf Bakery, it just happened to come up as I was scrolling, and that's how I met Katie Kennedy. I was just telling her, though, you guys, about how during COVID, we did our own sourdough starters on the show, and I ended up with one magical loaf of sourdough bread that I was so proud of, and then I panicked and I never had any more bread. It just got too confusing and I stressed out and I got rid of it and I never had any more sourdough bread, Katie. So this is impressive, and we're gonna talk about all the treats, but what I love about Katie's story is that love for cooking and being in the kitchen started at a really young age. And tell me a little bit about how you got started in cooking and baking.
I started with my grandma. She always baked everything from scratch. I have a bunch of her recipes up on the wall. She taught me mostly pies, and she tried bread, but she couldn't get a hold of sourdough.
But you did, and we're going to get to that. So right when I walked in, I noticed this on her wall because that handwriting, you just don't see it much anymore. So I started to ask Katie where this all came from, and these are her grandmother's recipes that she printed. Her grandma passed away recently, and now these all sit on her wall, which is really nice because you could obviously do the recipes just from there, but it brings back those memories of your love for where this all started.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so how did the Loving Loaf Bakery start for you?
It started, I was postpartum with my daughter, and I needed a little stress outlet. So I was like, let me try and create something that's alive, that needs a lot of work.
Let me just have one more living thing in the house.
So it was trial and error. I watched a ton of videos online. It probably took me like 4 months to get my starter actually working. The first loaf of bread I made completely deflated. It was chewy, it was horrible. So I was like, I'm gonna just keep trying, and I kept trying and finally got it going, and then I distributed to like my friends, family, neighbors, and everyone was like, you should try and sell this. And I said, oh, I'll look into it.
And you did.
Yeah. So I've done events, and I have Sundays I do a bakery cart that I push out in front of my house. So then we'll have pre-orders come and pick those up between 9 and 1.
Yeah, and you sell out of those.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so this is something that for you, when you first started, you spend a few days baking, and then you got to get back at it because it's alive. You can't just leave it unattended.
It's an everyday thing. So you have to feed it every day, and then when I'm actually baking, it's a 3-day process.
Okay, what are some of the best sellers? What did you put out for us today?
Jalapeno cheddar is my best seller by far. And then I have my traditional loaf over here, and then my focaccias are starting to get a lot of traction right now, especially that one, which is the Italian and sea salt.
Okay, and then let's talk about the sweets, because as much as I love bread, I can't pass up a cookie. So what are these?
So these are sourdough s'mores cookies, and it's a chocolate chip base with sea salt, graham cracker, marshmallow.
Okay, the Loving Loaf Bakery, you can find her on Instagram. Would you mind grabbing that little plate, Katie? Because she did cut up some samples, and I haven't tried anything yet.
So
okay.
This is the Italian and sea salt, blueberry, and then traditional.
Okay, this seems a little more breakfasty, so I'm gonna go here.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I'll send you some cookies too.
That is so good. So good.
It's so good.
What is the next event you're going to be at?
It's the Camden Lake event. It's on August 29th, and it's Music by the Lake.
Okay.
So I'm excited.
And you can find her on Instagram, just like I did. T and Cody, I'll send it back to you.
And bread looks
so
beautiful.
good.
I love her grandmother's handwriting and those little recipes framed on the wall. That is such a sweet thing to do.
It caught my eye code the second I came in, and I love the picture she found for the middle there. The secret ingredient is always love, and then surrounded by the recipes. What a great decorating idea.
It is
Love it.
lovely.
Love it. All right, thanks, Laura.